Administrators at Byron Nelson High School in Texas just suspended a 17-year-old student because he had bloodshot eyes.
Well, obviously, he had it coming.
So they immediately assumed that this student was smoking pot. They even alleged that he smelled like marijuana, okay? Turns out that this boy's father had died 2 days ago, and he decided to return to school because he needed the comfort of his friends, and he had bloodshot eyes because he had been crying.
His father was murdered. Okay. Now, look, this is what I'm talking about. Zero tolerance, all this stuff in the schools. Man, use some human judgment, man. Just because you see bloodshot eyes. Their kids in school could mean 100 different things. It could mean they were out late last night. It could mean they didn't get sleep. It could mean they were crying. It could mean, would you just assume pot? And without any evidence, you don't have the pot, you don't have the marijuana, you didn't catch him smoking, he doesn't have anything on him. You're like, oh, red bloodshot eyes. Yeah, okay, that's it. Yeah, guilty.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
This situation escalated to the point where the administrators forced him to take a drug test and prove that he was not smoking marijuana. And then they lifted the suspension.
But they already suspended him, kicked him out of school. So he comes back, and they're like, yeah, you're gone, right? And then they make him, subject him to all this stuff. And by the way, why are you smelling the kids? I mean, how creepy is that? Your principal comes up to you and he's like, I mean, that to me is worse than any kid doing the pot. Okay. And by the way, is it possible that he was doing pot? It's theoretically possible. They have no evidence of it. In fact, there seems to be a lot of evidence to the contrary. And to which I would say, and then what? Imagine if he was. His dad just got murdered. I mean, that's what my problem with this whole marijuana being illegal is. I mean, it's so crazy. If you're a libertarian, even if you're a conservative, you should totally be against this policy. They're telling you how to live your life. Oh, no, I'm going to let you grieve this way, but I'm not going to let you grieve that way. Right. And if you grieve that way, then I'm going to suspend you, etc. Get out of my life. Get out of my life and stop smelling me and stop sniffing me, okay? So obviously we're on this kid's side, and get rid of these dumbass policies.
You know, what's also interesting about this is, as you mentioned, he didn't have any pot on him. There was no evidence, right? Let's say he did smoke pot, like before he went to school. If he's not bringing the substance on campus, why is it any of the administrators' business? Like, I could see if there's concern and they want to talk to the parent about it, but you can't immediately suspend a student for that.
Look, I don't think so either. But I want them to get the fuck out of our lives. I really do. I mean,